Hey everybody! We are in our last day of introductory training here at the training center together, and we're about to split up. And Laura's going to go to training with the education group, and I'm going to training with the business group for some more in-depth technical training.
Yep, and so right now we are at the training center, which is where we've been every day from about 8 to 5. Just going over kind of the core principles, Peace Corps' expectations for us, our expectations for them, safety training, culture training, language training. So now the training we're moving into is going to be technical, community-based training. So all the education people, we're going to a community about 2 hours south of Santo Domingo, and it's going to be hands-on learning. We're going to have different sessions each day with trainers giving us in-depth technical training on exactly how to promote literacy in the communities we're going to eventually be placed in. And I think, yeah, that's a good summary.
Yeah, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about, I guess my word of the day or thought of the day is foundations, and talk a little bit about the foundation that we've gotten here over the last 3 weeks, and also just kind of the foundation that we showed up to training with, and how that's been tested a little bit as we're being introduced to like new norms, new expectations of this culture, how our norms from home are tested a little bit, and they get called into question, and you kind of have to think about them and think about whether they make sense and how they compare with the new norms.
Oh, and my word of the day is tears, because I'm going to cry a lot today saying goodbye.
But yeah, we've gotten a great foundation for the Dominican culture here. We've learned a lot about just kind of everything from basic phrases that you might hear on the street to some of the kind of cultural characteristics. It's a very relational culture. It's a very inclusive culture. A lot of decisions are made based on who you know, and based on investing time in relationships. Punctuality does not have the same importance here as it does, and it's kind of cool it's annoying sometimes, but it's kind of cool when you really think about the reason behind it. It's because people realize that sometimes you get into a conversation with somebody and your relationship with that person is more important than showing up on time for your next meeting. We've gotten a kind of a textbook classroom introduction to a lot of those cultural nuances, and now we're going to go out to some communities, and we've definitely seen some of what we've learned here in our time in Santo Domingo, but definitely looking forward to experiencing a lot more of it firsthand.
All right, wish us luck. Bye.